Long before the rise of modern cities, the islands of the Philippines echoed with stories of creatures lurking in forests, roaming the mountains, and gliding through the night sky. These were not just tales to frighten children, but warnings passed down from one generation to the next. Join us as we unveil the most fearsome, mysterious, and fascinating beings from Filipino mythology, beings that may still be watching from the shadows. Deep within the forest, where sunlight struggles to pierce through the towering trees and the wind whispers, carrying secrets of the unknown, dwells a creature feared and revered in equal measure, the Tikbalang. Countless tales surround its true nature. Is it a spirit of the wild, a guardian of the woods, or a demon lurking in shadows? The Tikbalang is most often described as a towering figure, half man, half horse, exuding both power and dread. Yet legends speak more than just its form. It wields supernatural gifts, the power of invisibility, the ability to shapeshift, and to deceive the eyes of mortals. Its upper body bears the build of a muscular man, but its legs, hooves, and monstrous head belong to that of a wild and twisted horse. With long coarse hair, dark skin, and eyes that shimmer with menace and warning, its very presence unsettles the soul. The Tikbalang is cunning, mischievous, and merciless to those who stray too close. Through enchantments and illusions, it lures travelers deep into the labyrinth of its forest. Victims caught in its game are doomed to walk in circles, never finding escape until the Tikbalang grows tired of its cruel amusement. Some stories claim that within the Tikbalang's domain, time itself twists. A few hours inside may equal days or even weeks in the world outside. Folklore tells of a strange way to break its illusions. One must turn their clothes inside out. This simple act is said to confuse the creature and weaken its grip over the lost. But the boldest claim is that the Tikbalang can even be tamed, though only through perilous trials. The first is to seize a strand from its thick, spiny mane. The second is to snatch the enchanted stone hidden in its mouth. In both, one must ride the raging beast and bind its neck with a sacred rope, blessed with a special prayer. But beware, attempting to steal its hair or its magical stone is nearly suicide, for the Tikbalang will fight with savage fury to kill anyone who dares. Should you succeed, however, Its hair or its stone becomes a powerful charm of protection, and the mighty Tikbalang will serve you faithfully for life. They are said to dwell in large, towering trees, most especially the ancient and sacred Balete, long believed to be homes of spirits and fae alike. Many believe the Tikbalang acts as a guardian of the forest, standing watch over hidden passageways to enchanted kingdoms beyond mortal reach. For this reason, some even see encountering a Tikbalang is a sign of fortune. Elders tell us that such beings are steered when their homes are disturbed, whether by human destruction or by forces of nature. And so, they sometimes wander close to where people dwell. Fact or myth? When sunlight breaks through the rain, Filipinos often say, a Tikbalang must be getting married. A lasting reminder of how deeply this legend is woven into our culture. Whether omen of blessing or of doom, the story of the Tikbalang endures as a warning. Respect the forests and protect the world of nature, because you never truly know what unseen beings you might awaken. In the remote mountains around the areas of Bataan and Mindoro, there lives a giant monster that is feared by Filipinos since the ancient times. It is easily identifiable by its seemingly obnoxious grin and the sound of its horrifying laughter. This is why it has been branded as Bungisngis. The Bungisngis is a giant with a peculiar feature. It has one single eye in the middle of its forehead. It has rows of sharp teeth and tusks at the side of its mouth. Because it is a giant, the Bungisngis possesses tremendous strength. According to legend, it can chop off trees in half with a single blow from its hand. It is also said that it can bury a carabao into the earth with only a single slam. The Bungisngis is known for its voracious appetite of eating different animals, but it is said that it's most fond of carabao meat. Despite its terrifying appearance, the Bungisngis has one gigantic weakness. Folklore says that despite it having colossal strength, it is equally as dim-witted. That is why it is easily confused and quick to panic, making it prone to easily fall for people's tricks. In today's world, the Bungisngis remains relevant in Filipino legend and culture. It leaves us an important lesson that intellect and courage is often more valuable than physical strength. Because despite fear and danger of the Bungisngis, people who have wit and creativity are capable of besting it. If you wander the mountains, carry both caution and courage, for our laughter may echo where none should be. And when it does, beware, the Bungisngis could be waiting just around the corner. From the northern highlands of Luzon comes the legend of a fearsome giant warrior, unmatched in strength, courage, and ferocity, the Gawigawen. This towering being is said to have 6 heads, each one bearing its own distinct feature. Yet despite the many faces, he shares only a single mind, for his brain lies not within those heads, but in the great hump that unites them all. As a warrior, Gawigawen wields weapons as immense as himself, a massive spear, a deadly axe, and a shield so vast that tales claim it could cover half the sky. The story of Gawigawen is believed to have originated among the Tingian people in a tale known as Gawigawen of Adesen. Yet in other accounts, he is portrayed not just a warrior, but as a powerful leader, gifted with magic and surrounded by many concubines. Even today, Gawigawen stands as a towering figure in both culture and history. His legend reminds us of an enduring strength and unyielding spirit of our people. Stories such as that of Gawigawen are more than just folklore. They are living echoes of a rich heritage, preserving the power and pride of our culture across many generations. From the folklore of the Ilocano people comes a chilling tale of a creature that serves as both a warning and a lesson, a being feared for striking when its victims are most vulnerable. This is the Batibat. The Batibat is a malevolent spirit said to embody the rage and vengeance of nature itself. It dwells deep in forests and mountains and is dreaded most by those who dare to disturb its sacred home. According to legend, the Batibat is an ancient spirit that takes refuge within large, towering trees. It is described as a massive, bloated, elderly woman, her form heavy, grotesque, and terrifying to behold. But when her dwelling is violated, especially if her tree is cut down and turned into a house post, her fury knows no bounds. The Batibat is said to follow the wood wherever it goes, transferring her presence into the new structure. And if you should rest too close to her new abode, beware. Elders warn that she comes to you in your sleep, pinning you down with crushing weight upon your chest. This suffocating terror is what we now call bangungot or sleep paralysis. Victims tell of lying helpless, paralyzed, gasping for air, their eyes sealed shut as if by an invisible force. To survive an attack, one must summon every ounce of willpower, wiggling a finger, moving a toe, or even biting one's own tongue to break free and wait. But more often, the victim dies in sleep. Thus, the Batibat is said to bring death to those who disrespect nature and to all who defile her ancient home. In modern times, these attacks have been linked by science to sudden conditions such as acute pancreatitis. Yet in folklore, the Batibat stands as a chilling reminder that every step we take in this world must be with respect, for not everything that watches us can be seen. So when you pass by a towering tree or lean against an old wooden post, be wary, for the Batibat may still be waiting there.